Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero Early Access gameplay. This is the next episode. I think this is episode 10, and we are looking ahead to going back into the Glacial Basin. We're probably going to get back there in this episode, but it's probably going to be a short episode because I have not had a chance to really explore the new Glacial Basin after the update. And I would really like to go back in there and get a little more familiar with it before I bring you guys back in there and just drag you around, wandering aimlessly for hours with no idea where I'm going. So in preparation for going back into the Glacial Basin, if you look at the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you can see that I have prepped a bunch of stuff. We have a bunch of materials ready to be used in all these good things. The first thing up there is a quantum locker, like this one, as we built at the end of the last episode. We're going to build a second one of those and bring it with us back into the Glacial Basin. The second thing is the storage module for the sea truck. We're going to build one of those. The third thing is the afterburner module for the sea truck. The fourth thing is the boost tank. The boost tank. Love me my boost tank. Gonna build up some boost tank. So let's take the only thing we're missing here is my high capacity air tank. So let's build what we can here at the fabricator and then go out to the mobile vehicle bay and do that stuff too. So let's make the booster tank. Yay. Oh, I can't even pick it up. It's bigger than the regular tank, apparently. Okay. I'm going to have to drop off some stuff here. And then I'll show you something else before we go. Oh, I need those diamonds. Shoot. Wait, no, I don't. Do I need all those diamonds? Hold on. All right, that went on my back. Now my inventory is not as massively full. I needed that lithium. And now we're good. Okay. The other thing we're going to do is go to deployables and craft another quantum locker. Ah, geez, I should really build the Snowfox jump module before we go back in there too, since we've already found it the first time we were back in there. I hadn't thought about that. I didn't prep for that. Shoot. Oh, it's only 2 times titanium and a wiring kit. I think we may actually be able to build that. But let's build the stuff I actually have prepped for first. So quantum locker is now built. That's there, and we're going to carry that with us back into the Glacial Basin. Now we'll go to the mobile vehicle bay, build ourselves a storage module for the sea truck, and then we will go onto the sea truck. Storage. And since you're not going to be able to see that anyway, let's go right down to the sea truck and build the afterburner upgrade, the afterburner module. We can watch that fall into the water. I'm sure it'll be coming any minute now. There it is. The big air conditioning unit over there. Or refrigerator. No, the sea truck is not sexy. No, it's not, guys. It is what it is. It's refrigerator based, I think. But we can build the afterburner upgrade. And that'll do it. Now we've built all the things that I pre-prepped for. Still wondering, however, let's dump the module in there before we forget. Okay, we now have the afterburner upgrade and the Mark III depth upgrade. Now let's see if we can build that. What was that other thing? The Snowfox jump module, which only requires a wiring kit, so should be doable. You know what? Before we do that, let's unpin all this stuff from our blueprints. Let's unpin all the blueprints, and now look for. Yep, we can build a Snowfox jump module. We'll carry that back into the Glacial Basin in anticipation of building a Snowfox. So here's the thing with the Snowfox. I didn't realize now. Apparently, building the platform itself provides you with the Snowfox. I think that's how it's going to work. So in anticipation of going back in there, as I discussed at the end of the last video, I've prepped this quantum locker with a lot of stuff that we could potentially need back in there. An emergency power cell, 2 emergency batteries, 4 emergency filtered water, 4 emergency nutrient blocks, which I'm sure we're not going to need. In fact, I may take one of those with us because there's so much heat food back in there that shouldn't be a problem. And 2 magnetites, which we're going to need to build the platform. So I went ahead and researched what it's going to take to build the platform. Those are the only things I thought might be an issue when building back in there. So I went ahead and added those to the quantum locker in hopes of us being able to retrieve them via the quantum locker once we get back there. So again, we're heading for the end of the module with the railing on it, that grasping handle. And we're hooked up. So now, all things being equal, we should be set to go back into the Glacial Basin. Which I think if it's going to be storming up here, right? No, I can actually see. Hold on. Okay, so it's going to be that the entrance that we want to use to go through underwater should be over here to our southwest. We can, as I demonstrated in one of the earlier episodes, actually walk back in there over land now, which is fantastic. But I think I'm going to want this empty storage module. Really should have loaded up this storage module with goodies too, but we're going back empty. And we may need the fabricator module. Of course, you can always build a base back in the Glacial Basin too, but I think it's about to be sunset. Oh yeah, let's try out the new afterburner. I should have used it in the creep vines where we could actually see the speed boost. Oh yeah, and the Titan holefish. Have you guys seen this? This inner circle, this inner ring, I don't think used to be translucent. It's translucent now. It looks really nifty, especially at night. You shine a light on one of these guys and you can see through that translucent inner ring really well. It's cool. It looks like a pool toy, doesn't it? It's like an inflatable tire that you'd put in your pool. Looks cool. And man, I beelined straight for it. That was just luck, guys. I had no idea. But here we are with the jellies, ready to travel back into the Glacial Basin. Hopefully we can get the Snowfox pad built in a hurry back there and do some tooling around on the Snowfox. I am anxious to try it out. They have apparently made it a little bit more rideable. These jellies hurt your sea truck, by the way, if you weren't aware already. You gotta steer clear of them. Don't be slamming into them too hard. That's an entrance, and you'll be tempted to try to take the sea truck through there, but it's not going to work. So you go to this one on the left. And hopefully there aren't any jellies blocking your path, as these. Oh, they changed this. Okay, I gotta take a right up here. Let's backtrack a little bit. I can fit through here? Really? The sea truck can fit through here. Okay, good. Wait a minute, did I just exit back out? I did. And apparently that hole has been widened to now allow the sea truck through. Whoa! Whoa! I'm not sure how I got lost here. This used to be quite the straight shot. Oh my gosh, now I'm stuck in this entrance. Here we go. Okay. Wow, my face is red right now. That was embarrassing. Please do not mock me. Doing the best I can on a cougar-sized brain. Too bad we're not going to get much use out of the booster tank back in here. That is so much fun to use. Got it. Okay. Okay, we are back in the Glacial Basin. A whole new Glacial Basin. This is completely different. This is where the dock used to be, right here. It's one. Let's get out there and see if we can make ourselves... Hey, what's happening? Is my... Oh! Oh! What? Leave my truck alone! What the hey? Stalker! Go! Oh, their swimming looks good. Yeah, that's good. I'm not... Is that actually how these things... How... Like a polar bear swims? Alternating its feet like that? I guess it must. Kind of neat. Hi, baby pangolin. Yes. Should we hold a baby pangolin for a second? Hi. What's your name? Oh, many eyes. Yeah. I will name you Pogo. Pogo the pangolin. And it seems like the parents don't get as upset anymore when you're holding their... Oh, bless you. Bless you. Oh my gosh, he might have the COVID. I'm dropping him. Bye. We can build the Snowfox base anywhere, I mean the Snowfox pad anywhere we want, but I would like to build it somewhere that I can find it again, right? Which I think having the sea truck beacon right there means this would not be a terrible place to try to build it. So let's give it a shot. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, but we do have a habitat builder. And what's it going to take to build before we freeze to death? Hurry. Titanium. This only takes titanium and a wiring kit. Can I warm? Oh, okay. I can't. Oh! That was quite the welcome. Thanks. Maybe we won't build the Snowfox pad right here. What do you think? Maybe we build it a little bit farther away from the entrance to the Snowstalker cave. So cool. I can build the platform. Apparently whatever I was looking at in terms of what it took to build this was massively incorrect. Which means we may have a problem here. Do I have enough stuff on me to build some of what we need. And if the only other thing we need and don't have is titanium, that's fine. 2 titanium, there we go. I now have a titanium and a wiring kit. And the sun's going down. Perfect. 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 Great timing, Kruger. Well, we spent so much time playing with the pangolin, and now the sun's going down. But we can build our Snowfox hover pad here. Do we still have to power it? At a certain point, you did not. Apparently, you do not. Okay, this is what threw me off. Okay, what it was showing me as required ingredients for the Snowfox pad was actually the ingredients for the Snowfox, so that was a mistake. But what we can do is perhaps, can we deploy the quantum locker here on land? Let's find out. Ooh, it hovers. Sweet. Now we should be able to open that and access the other quantum locker's storage. How? How do I do that? This is disappointing. It doesn't seem to be working. Or there's something I'm missing in terms of how it's supposed to work. Shoot. Well, hypothermia imminent. I gotta get in the water. Alright, I'm gonna either have to do a little bit of research on how the quantum locker is supposed to operate, or I'm gonna have to go back out to the base and grab the magnetite out of there. Everything else I think we can find or have back in here. It's just going to be the magnetite, which I intentionally put in the quantum locker so that I would have access to it back in here. But I must be missing something. G Basin. No, naming it didn't do anything. Okay. Guys, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on how this works. And in the meantime, it's nighttime, and I said this was going to be a short episode, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up on what we're missing here and get back to you with a new episode immediately. This episode wasn't as lame as it seems because I prepped all that other stuff, and we built a bunch of important stuff right at the start of it. So until I figure out how these are supposed to work or how I'm supposed to use them, that I'm not using them correctly, we're going to call it an episode here. And I'll be right back. Leave a like and subscribe. You don't have to leave a like and subscribe for this one. I'll be right back.